Hello everyone and welcome once again to financewalesir. And in my first video, which was my previous video, I talked about ChatGPT's basic prompt, which is only the, as you can see here, it's only the GPT prompt and what all you can do through that. And today I will take you through two important prompts, which is GPT list and GPT table, as you can see, and we have to see what all functions can they do. So let's begin. And one another thing I would like to say, this video is also available in Hindi. ये वीडियो हिंदी में भी available है and आप मेरे चैनल पर इसको देख सकते हैं. So as we said, okay, GPT helps us do many things. So let's see if I want some information GPT and say, or let me put it like this, I write 4 lines on India, and I use the GPT function here in this cell. I say GPT and bracket open, I select this cell which is C4 and I close the bracket to see what GPT can give me if I say write 4 lines on India. Well, okay, as you can see, it gave me 4 lines, but all in one cell. India is a diverse country. It is the 7th largest country in the world. It's known for its cuisine, and the country is also home to a thriving film industry, Bollywood. So in one cell it gave me 4 lines. Well, nothing wrong in that. If we try doing it again, see what it does. Will it give me in any different format? No, it gave me the same format. But what if I ask for the same thing using a prompt called GPT list? And let's see what's different this time around. I write GPT underscore list and I select the same cell. Then let's see what output I get now. Well, as expected, it gave me this in the form of a list. But that is not all. Another thing to note here is that it not only did it give me a list, it gave in separate cells or separate rows. You see here all the output is in one cell, which is C6. Here the output, the 4 lines are in 4 different lines. It's in C9, then C10, C11 and C12. So this is what the difference between GPT and GPT list is. Now if I use the functionality GPT table and I say GPT table, write 4 lines on India, let's see what do I get now as my output. Well, okay, you may ask that it's not much different from what I got there. Yeah, but there is one difference, which is that in this, the relevant output which I got is from a cell below the cell where I entered my command. What I mean is that if you see in C9, it was in C9 that I put this command GPT list. But here in C14, I gave this command and my relevant output starts from one cell below that. And here again, it's in the form of a list. Now let me change this a bit and I say write 4 lines of India, include economy, population, include economy, population, states, and say weather, cuisine. Now if I go to GPT and I include C5 as well because I want this information, what do I get now? Now I have another parameter. I want 4 lines of India, which includes economy, population, states and cuisine. So what does the simple GPT prompt gives me? Let's see. Well, what it gave me is not much different, as you can see. And if I do this for GPT underscore list, it's C4 to C5. Will it give me anything different now? Well, again, you can say not much different, except that it is including the cuisine, about the states, about population and economy. But in terms of format, you can say it is not giving me much different because I said write 4 lines on India. It considered the second command as well and considered the second suggestion as well that include these points. What if I put the GPT table and say C4, I beg your pardon, C4 to C5? Will it give me anything different when I ask this information in the form of a table? Let's see now. So will it be anything different? Let's see what happens. Well, you see here, I only said GPT table C4 to C5. I did not say talk about category or information, but here what I got is in the form of a table. There's a category and there's information. In this table, it's economy, then there's information about the economy, then it's population, and there's information on the population. All of this in a tabular format. So you see how using just adding this prompt GPT underscore table can actually do wonders in the way I get my information. And this is, guys, is the beauty of ChatGPT. You can get the information you want as well as the information you want in your own way. So isn't it interesting? Well, let's move to something else. As I said, I'm teaching you GPT list and GPT table. Say now I want a sample income statement. Once again, I am only writing sample income statement. I'm not saying, hey, give me a sample of an income statement or a profit and loss account. I'm simply writing sample income statement. Let's see what happens now. Equal to GPT. I select the cell which is C4 and what it gives me. Wow, what I got is a sample income statement for year 2021. Not only do I get all the revenue, expenses, cost of goods sold, net income. If you see below, I also get a very brief summary of the income statement. But what if I say, okay, give me all this information in the form of a list. And the cell, as you might have been remembering, below it's C4. So I want an income statement, a sample income statement. Well, see, I got this in the form of a list, guys, because I asked for a list. It's revenue, cost of goods sold, profit, etc., etc., till net income. But here I did not get any numbers. Now what if I say GPT underscore table and then once again I select the same cell C4. What do I get when I ask for a table? I ask for an income statement sample in the form of a table. Well, let's see what GPT gives me today. What GPT gives me now. Well, not only did I get this in the tabular format, I also got space for putting dummy numbers. So this is a tabular format, as you can see, and the numbers and the line items are in separate cells. Therein, if you see, there are no numbers, and in this, all of this information you see, when I use only GPT, it's in a single cell called C6. And here I'm getting a different format, a more tabular format. So let's change this a bit. Sample income statement include dummy numbers. So I'm adding this, and now if I put GPT list C4 to C5, so what I'm saying, hey, give me an income statement, include dummy numbers. Okay, well, there's an error. Let's see if I made a mistake. Well, no, seemingly I did not make any mistakes. So let's see, where did I get it wrong? I again write it GPT underscore list C4 to C5, and I move this. Do I get anything now, or I do get an error again? Well, let's see. Oh wow, I got this. Okay, so I said include dummy numbers, and yes, it did give me dummy numbers as well. But the point to be noted here is that this is in one cell wherein I'm getting both income, the line item, as well as the numbers. So guys, if I really want to use it somewhere, it may be a bit difficult for me to use it as usually the convention. And if you're finance guys, which is what the channel is for, you must be knowing that we typically put the line item in a separate cell and the exact number in a different cell. So maybe this information may not be of much use to me. So well, let's see if using GPT table and giving this information and asking, okay, give me dummy numbers. I say GPT underscore table C4 C5, does it helps me in any way or not? Well, you see here, what did I get? I got dummy numbers as well this time around. And but you may say that the format changed a bit. I only got 5-6 line items now with the dummy numbers. I did not ask GPT to change the format, but GPT did on its own using artificial intelligence. So this is one advantage as well as drawback of using ChatGPT. You got the information, perhaps you wanted it in a different format, you gave certain instructions, and that's how things work with ChatGPT. But here is the beauty, I got what I wanted in a format which is pretty much useful to me. So guys, this is about as I said, GPT list and GPT table. And if I try to do something different, say I go back to my example, say write 5 lines on India. If I go back to the previous example, and here it is equal to GPT, and I select this, and it gives me 5 lines on India. Well, let's see what it exactly gives me. Okay, now did you notice that it gave all in one cell? It's a kind of list, but it is in one cell only, in C4. Now if I write GPT underscore list, now why I'm showing this, I'll tell you. First of all, let's see what GPT underscore list gives me. Of course, it gives me in the form of a list. Okay, it gave me a list, which is quite expected. And now if I use GPT table, and if I go back to C2 again, because this is what I am looking for, write 5 lines on India. So will the GPT, okay. So, okay, now you see the difference is that earlier when I put only GPT, it was in one line, one point after another point, after another point, after another point. This time when I use the same function, it gives me a line by line, all in one cell. So this is a difference. At times what GPT executes using the same command may be a little different. When I used GPT earlier within this video itself, it gave me all in the form of in one line, not 1 2 3 4 5, but now it is in the form of 1 2 3 4 5. So this is cool. So now if I change things a little bit, I say write on India, and I say write on, I want points on economy, culture and history. This is what I want, and I click here. As I write here, the command I give is equal to GPT underscore table, and I select all of this range. So let's see what it gives me, and more importantly, in what format does it gives me. Wow, so now you see it's gave me in the tabular format. Topic is India, economy is strong, culture is diverse, and history is rich. Did I ask GPT to give me in this format? I did not. I only say GPT underscore table, and well, this is what I got. Now there's another interesting thing which we can do. Write about mobile phones, and here I write Apple, Samsung, and say Lenovo. Well, what do I get now? From India we move to something different. We move to mobile phones. So let's see what it gives me now. One important point to remember, I only said write about mobile phones. I did not ask for what features. So what it is giving me now is brand is Apple, Samsung and Lenovo, and description is known for premium quality, high-end features, design, innovation. Samsung leading brand in Android market, varying features, price points. Lenovo, it is said, okay, while not as well known in the mobile phone market, Lenovo offers affordable smartphones with decent features and performance. So I got some relevant information about mobile phones, but this is still not what exactly what I was looking for. So if I write, say, write about features of mobile phones, and I say Apple, Samsung and Lenovo. This is the command I gave to GPT. Now will it do anything different? GPT underscore table, and I again select these cells. Okay, now you notice it's C28 to E29. So D28 and E28 are actually blank. But GPT is smart enough to understand that, okay, what I'm looking for is this. So even if the D28 and E28 are not being used, they are blank cells, it doesn't matter. But when I say I write about features, now will it give me something different, or will it give me just some basic information? Okay, this is premium quality, it's a leading brand, it is not well known. Will it give me some exact features? Let's see. Bingo! See, what did I get? I got so many features. So these are the various features, if you can see. Okay, what's the operating system, display, camera, processor, battery life, storage, security, well, what not. And again, in Apple, you know all the information. It's iOS. I'm so sorry, it just got extended. We all know the Apple features. It uses iOS, high quality camera. Those who use Apple know it very well. A series chip, battery, Face ID. It features its Siri, Apple Pay. Lenovo, we know it's Android AMOLED, triple camera, battery, fingerprint scanner, and whatnot. So see what you wanted. You just wrote right about features of mobile phones. You need not. You just have to get the prompt right, and well, GPT can give you what you want. Although yes, many times it happens that the experience of one user may be different. If you do this in your Google Sheet, the information which you will be getting may be a little different. So please keep that in mind. However, we all know if utilized properly, yes, GPT can be very, very useful to us. So friends, these are the two features, GPT list and GPT table, I wanted to talk about in this video. I'll soon upload more videos on more features of GPT. Please mail to me at financewalesir@gmail.com, or you can give a feedback in the comment box. And thank you very much for watching my video. Thank you.